Anyway, mushrooms on Mars? Let's read this shit. I got an article here. Now, I just want to say this is unconfirmed. This is a hypothesis. So in case you're wondering, this is not real. This is not, like, these are not mushrooms confirmed. Now, they could be. They look like mushrooms, right? So they could be mushrooms, but they are not confirmed as of right now. We are just going off of photographs. But this article just came out a couple days ago, and I have to go over it. Scientists believe these photos show mushrooms on Mars and proof of life. Now, if y'all know what mushrooms look like, I present to you a motherfucking mushroom. Does that look like a rock? Kind of. But also, counterpoint, I present to you a motherfucking mushroom. That's a motherfucking mushroom. Okay, and even if it's not a motherfucking mushroom, you know what? It's a motherfucking mushroom. Just for the sake of my personal, a satisfaction, that's a motherfucking mushroom. Okay, so let's read this fucking article. This is from popularmechanics.com. All right, folks. Could there be mushrooms on Mars? In a new paper, an international team of scientists from countries including the US, France, and China have gathered and compared photographic evidence they claim shows fungus-like objects growing on the red planet. In their paper, which appears in Scientific Research Publishing's Advances in Microbiology, the scientists analyze images taken by NASA's Opportunity and Curiosity rovers, plus the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter's HiRISE camera. The objects in question show chalky, white, colored, spherical shaped specimens. I love the word specimens there. Also the alliteration of colored, spherical shaped specimens. That sounds like a fucking level in the Ancient Aliens Doom What? Which the Mars Opportunity team initially said was a mineral called hematite. Later studies refuted the hematite claim. Soon, some scientists coined the term Martian mushrooms to describe the mysterious objects because of how they resemble lichens and mushrooms. While in another study, fungi and lichen experts, I don't know how to pronounce lichen, I've only ever read the word, classified the spheres as puffballs, a white spherical fungus belonging to the phylum Basidiomycota, found on Earth. In the new paper, the scientists point to a set of Opportunity photos that show 9 spheres increasing in size. Yo. Bitch motherfucker. Increasing in size. A rock doesn't increase in size. Hello? It's pronounced lichen? Okay, thank you. Hello, rocks don't just get bigger in 2 days. I'm just letting you know that. You might not be aware that rocks don't get bigger in 2 days. But I got news for you, motherfucker. Rocks don't get bigger in 2 motherfucking days, okay? The researchers claim Martian wind didn't uncover the amorphous sphere. Okay, sure. And that they expand in size or conversely change in shape, move to new locations, and or wane in size and nearly disappear. Okay, fine, buddy. Whatever you want to, say to yourself to sleep at night, that's fine. The scientists continue, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to read that because it doesn't agree with my conspiracy theory. Crustose and lepros are kinds of fungus surface textures where crust or scales form and can flake away. Look at that shit, man. The presence of these peripheral parts is important, the scientists say, because it helps them make the case that what we're seeing really is fungus instead of simply some spherical rocks. Mushrooms grow and reproduce like gangbusters. It's one of their defining characteristics of the entire family of fungi. Small mushrooms grow in about a day, while large mushrooms take up to 4 days. Imagine, right? I love mushrooms. In their research, these scientists carefully document all the ways their proposed fungi change from one photo to the next. White amorphous mass alters shape, location, and almost completely disappears from inside the crevice of a rock shelter over a 3-day sol period. They explain of one image set shown below. I don't know exactly what's being shown here. White amorphous mass alters shape and almost completely disappears from inside the crevice. I see. Okay. From inside the crevice. All right. Okay, look at that. It's disappearing. I mean, rocks could disappear, I guess, right? Besides something like a gust of wind blowing away loose sand, fungi are one of the only living things that could experience such noticeable growth and change in just a few days. The scientists acknowledge the evidence they present isn't ironclad and seem to predict the scrutiny that will inevitably come from with their paper, writing that the similarities in morphology are not proof of life. And that's just them saying that in more words. But what if there really were mushrooms on Mars? What would that mean if a future where humans... Okay, you can just read that. That's fine. They just tell you about, like, eating mushrooms to, like, live on Mars. Now, I want to postulate an alternative theory here. What if fungus came... What if fungi are aliens? Now, have you heard about the panspermia theory? Right? Think about this. The idea that fungi are on an asteroid somewhere. They're just chilling. Fungus spores are chilling on an asteroid. And then bits of that asteroid crash into Mars. Boom, buddy. Bits of that asteroid crash into Earth. Hell, maybe bits of that asteroid crash into Venus, but we know how that went, right? You know, and who knows? Who knows? What if mushrooms are aliens, motherfucker? Throwing that out there. That explains a whole lot. That explains a lot. Because one, they're cool. Mycelium is super cool. Okay. 2, mushrooms have so many varieties. Like they can do all kinds of stuff. Like from giving you a lovely, nutritious diet to making you freak the fuck out. I love mushrooms. 3, they grow really fast for no fucking reason. 4, they're cool as hell. 5, they can survive in bizarre conditions. 6, they're really fucking cool. 7, they're cool as fuck. 8, they're aliens. That's my postulation, and I'm sticking to it. So mushrooms are aliens. Prove me wrong, motherfucker. Give me that like little Steven Crowder meme. Mushrooms are aliens. Change my mind.